Okay guys, so we've got 20.5 finishing off the open workouts. We've got 40 muscle ups, 80 calorie row and 120 wall ball shots for time, partitioned in any way. Now for some of us who have got muscle ups, there's many different ways of doing this. So for the people who have not got any muscle ups, you're probably going to want to partition your 120 wall balls and your 80 calorie row into a format that works for you. But one format would be 20 cal row, 30 wall balls, 4 rounds. That time you've got remaining time finishing the 20 minutes that you can probably work for your first muscle up if you've warmed up, if you've got them, or if you have got a number of muscle ups but low number of muscle ups, then it will just be adding muscle ups to that time as bonus reps. For you guys who have got some unbroken muscle ups, you probably want to look at partitioning the workout from the start. So one way here, if you've got say 5 to 10 unbroken muscle ups, you could work on 4 rounds for time, or 4 muscle ups, 10 wall balls, 2 muscle ups, 10 wall balls, 2 muscle ups, 10 wall balls, 2 muscle ups, row 20 calories for 4 rounds. That's just an example of how to do it. Or you could do another variation if you've got lesser muscle ups, doing more rounds, lesser the work with the wall balls and the row. So it really does, this workout boils down to there's going to be many different ways to confuse you and look at and think, right, what is there to do? I think the main important thing is knowing your capacity of these movements. So looking at your Karen time, looking at your last big row for calories, and then obviously looking at your muscle up range. When was the last time you've done 10, 20, or if not done any? So if you've not done any, maybe you might get 1, or maybe it will just be down to the wall balls and the row. But if you have got some, then it's partitioning it well to you. There's many different ways you can do it, just working it out what is best for you, and that will be just backcataloguing through workouts and seeing where your progressions and how much of the movements you've done over time. So pretty much everyone's going to RX this to finish off with those scores. So it is a tie break time, so get those wall balls and row done as quick as you can, and then good luck on the muscle ups.
So 5 weeks ago, we were here, we did 20.1. You weren't looking, well, you looked a bit tired by the end. So what sort of training have you been doing to prepare for today?
Up until Tuesday this week, I hadn't actually worked out since 20.1. And then I've done 3 workouts since, so I'm pretty sore, really sore in fact. Really sore.
Similar. I hadn't trained whatsoever until Sunday this week. So
we were at like
peak physical condition, raring to go.
So I'm actually going to go with Dr. Triss's recommendation, which is the 4 rounds of 4 muscle ups, 10 wall ball shots, and then dropping down to 2 muscle ups, 10 wall ball shots, 2, 10, 2, and then a 20 calorie row. And I'll do that 4 times, 4 rounds. It seems like nice, manageable numbers. Haven't done muscle ups in a long time, so yeah, I think that's going to be where I'm going to go with it.
Ben?
I'm going to go for for those that haven't got the muscle ups yet, I'm going to go for a split time. So I'm going to take the muscle ups out of the equation, going to do the wall balls and row for a time, and then I'll hit some muscle ups, but essentially setting a time for some people to maybe go for, and I'm going to split it 30, 20 wall balls to row, and then there should be plenty of time to then either attempt your first muscle up or get a few. We'll see how we go. That's the plan for me.
Are you expecting to finish this?
Oh no, I haven't done a ring muscle up in 6 months. Easily.
I have no idea.
So,
Trish said if I stick to 5-minute rounds, well, yeah, if you stick to 5-minute rounds, then I'll get it done. But I don't know. It just depends how my muscle ups hold up, really, because the row and the wall balls, they're pretty simple.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just depends if I blow out or not. I don't know, because I haven't done them I haven't done a muscle up for, I don't know, 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, I've avoided them due to the last injury I had was from ring muscle up, so I tend to steer clear. So I'm not going to risk it just for this, unfortunately.
I like that we've got all of our excuses in now.
Yeah.
We went out last night.
Yeah.
You're still drinking, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just hair of the dog, you know. So we'll just see how things go.
See how we get on.
Yeah.
the?
Well,
rings?
I only 17, but I
17.
yeah,
Which is amazing to do them all at the end.
all unbroken as well.
Yeah.
You know, all 17, so pretty good set. And the size, so I wasn't going to do muscle ups just due to didn't really want to do them, but did the first bit, the wall balls and the row, did all those reps, 80 and 120 in 9 minutes 10. So it's quite quick, and then took a little time to just gather myself and recover, and then just started giving the muscle ups a go, just doing them in doubles, taking big rests, trying to make sure I didn't fail, and just did sets of 2s until the 20 minutes were up. I only missed the 1, so quite happy.
Any surprises in that workout for you?
Yeah, actually, the wall balls actually I got the first 2 rounds unbroken at 30, and then I had to split the next 2 20-10, which I wasn't expecting to do. Normally I can get through those quite
Do you
well.
think that might have been because we did
a ton last night.
a load of, like 100 wall ball shots?
Yeah, like stacks last night in the Tabata, so maybe that had something to do with it. But yeah, I mean, obviously rowing to wall balls, your legs are taking a bit of a pump. So, yeah, first few pulls in a row, and then just ease into it and settle in. Same with the wall balls, just get on them and just get a few, because you'll start to just kind of recover as you're going, and then by the time you've done 10, you can just hang on for the rest. So just pick it up and go, steady, and then you'll just ease in.
I think those 2 strategies are really good for, if you've got muscle ups, that's a really nice rep range, manageable, so you're more than likely going to finish it. You've got 5 minutes per round, so it's like you've got plenty of time. And the way that Ben did it, if you haven't got your muscle up, or you've only got 1 or 2, or you've just started getting them, it's a really good way to get a good split time, which counts. Go at RX, and then you could probably have like a 3 or 4 minute break, 5 minute break even, and then try your muscle ups for your first time, like in a competition. So it's a nice opportunity to do an RX workout.
I took at least 4 minutes before I even looked at the rings, and had plenty of time.
17, which is amazing.
Yeah, just kept them.
So, guys, who's been doing well this week in 20.4?
Well, I mean, on the women's side, we've had some really cool things happen. We had Julie. She got a PB in her clean. She hit 65 kilos, which is really cool. We had Michelle Ashwell. Spoke to her last night. She got 9 handstand press ups. Never done a handstand push up before. Busted out 9. That's amazing, and a ton of pistols. Never done those before either. So it just goes to show that all the accessory work we've been doing has been paying off with those ladies. Have we got a battle for first in the ladies with Charlotte? And although Katie didn't enter her score for 0.4, so put her back down into second, didn't it? Yeah.
10 points for Charlotte and 13 for Katie, so that's close. And SJ is 14.
Yeah.
So I think between the 3 of them, there's a good chance of shaking up a little bit.
Yeah, and then
Julie's
Michelle.
on 17.
So
Michelle
there's
18.
a battle for third there, isn't there, with Julie and...
There was a lot of anger going on Saturday morning with Julie and with SJ.
Yeah,
Really?
The language that was coming out of those things.
Okay.
Julie
Maybe
got
better
the clean.
bleeping on the video.
I don't think SJ managed to get the clean, although she had more time.
Yeah, I think she failed,
She
yeah.
just didn't quite get it, yeah.
She was stringing 5-letter words anyway.
Yeah.
Amazing. Then on the guys' side, we've got James Hudson, who's leading the leaderboard by quite some way. He's got 2 firsts, a second. What did he get on 0.4? Did he win that? Did he win 0.4? James 1.4 as well. So I think he'd have to do something. I don't think he can lose really. He'd have to come last, I think.
Don't worry about it. Just don't worry.
And I know he's got muscle ups, so stay at home, have a day off. So we got a battle for second with Luke Kelly and Ben Fairley. Luke's got 4 points on him, so again, we know that Luke's got muscle ups. We know he's decent on his wall balls and his row. So I think he's locked down second personally.
I would say so.
Yeah, and then pretty amazing here. We got like Paolo. Paul Rossini, who's come out of a bicep surgery, he's sitting 4th. He's got some pretty good scores. I don't know how he'll do with muscle ups, but he seems to be doing all his gymnastics, so this might again be a good workout for him. And we had again some good stories. Ben Shave, he last year couldn't RX anything, And this year he's coming in, busting out RX workouts. I don't know where he's sat, but who cares? You know, he's busting out, busting out RX workouts all over the place. So well done, Ben. Well done, everyone. Really, like we've got some good scores on the board. We've got lots of people hitting it out RX. So it'd be interesting to see if all of this sort of skill development work that we've been doing, if we see some first muscle ups. Be interesting.
I think you will.